Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He can get that clear.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short.
Quality ball.
Odegaard. Olise.
Gets a good foot in there. Mohamed Salah.
Now Saliba. Van de Ven.
A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much.
And it's Chouameni.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, they can break here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. Odegaard. Osimhen. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That is good alertness.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's Salah. Osimhen, distributed tidily.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Done delicately. And this is Dembele. Now, can they get him away?
Brilliantly cut out.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Koundé. And it's Kimmich. And here's Olise. And they've got a throw.
Showing good feet.
Van de Ven does really well to win the ball there.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Searching pass he's played there. Guardiola. Kimmich. And here's Olise.
And the shot! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And a chance!
Chouameni is there and he can get that clear. Oh, important interception.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Odegaard. For Olise.
He might be in here. It's Dembele! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Odegaard.
Looking for the run. And he was alert to it.
And he's heaved it away. Montenegro looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Olise,
who's set up one goal so far.
threads one in.
Look at the space. There's the header! It's hit the upright.
Belling. And it's Salah. Goulet. Osimhen is herring after that one. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, sweet feet.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Olise. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Montenegro leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Osimhen. Dembele, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Osimhen. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out towards the right wing. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Back to the keeper it goes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. This looks promising. Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Almost an hour gone. Looks to the other side. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary. Well, the ball's gone astray.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18, número 21, número 11, número 5, número 15. Entran número 9, número 10, número 19, número 8, número 7. Se está realizando
That's
un cambio.
Valverde. Oh, he's been caught napping. Alvarez finds himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Bellingham. Koundé. Valverde. And it's Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Can he get it through? Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Bellingham, Messi, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Montenegro couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bellingham tries to pass it through. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without hesitation. And he's in on goal. Ball swung in. And that's been well dealt with. He's tried one! That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vardiol getting this one clear. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. All the way back.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Koundé. And that is as far as it goes. Montenegro have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. You know, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Now it's Sorlot. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Chouameni. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Odegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele gets into a good position. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thiaw with the clearance. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
Chouameni. That is good alertness. Odegaard. Kimmich.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Dembele. Nice looking ball. Konate gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Osimhen. Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Konate. For Olise. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And this is Mohamed Salah. And here's Sorloth. Bellingham. Chouameni. And it's Ødegaard. That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Ødegaard. Nicely shaped ball. Osimhen, and he shoots! Goal! Montenegro! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Guardiola gets good distance on it. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ødegaard, and that interception was most necessary. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alvarez's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he thumps it clear. Played out towards the right wing. Now that's well seen too. Oblak. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Montenegro leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Sorlot. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alvarez. That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Caresses it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played with finesse. Cleared without complication.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 11, número 19, número 27, número
Konate
18,
getting this one clear.
número 5.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Número 9, número
Nicely
15,
weighted ball.
número
Oh, he'd have
10,
done well to reach that.
número 8, cambio.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good ball, good take. Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Valverde. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now he's got space here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Kimmich, lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's away. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. That's just playing it safe and simple. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni serves up a cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nicked it back promptly. Real chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Montenegro could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Haaland! Shot could be on. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And the number on the board is 3.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele, and the counter is on. And that's that. Montenegro can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can...
And the shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it, can he get away? Dembele is having a shot! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, he's been caught napping, showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Clipped into space, and he shoots! They've scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to get rid. Kimmich. Short changes him with that pass.
Montenegro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's neat. Eder Militao. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Montenegro have it back and can go again. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni and Koundé. Osimhen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Montenegro with the corner, there first. Olise with the short one. And here's Olise. Now the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is expertly dealt with. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Montenegro are looking to break at pace. Chouameni. Koundé. Now Eder Militao. Ødegaard might just make this. And it's Ødegaard. And the pass is intercepted. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Mane. Now it's Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Chouameni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Tries to pass it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konate. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's an imaginative pass. Kimmich spots it and intercepts.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And it's Kimmich, looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goulet. Eder Militao tries to clear. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, and it's played into the middle. Distributed tidily.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So time for
10.
change, and
Número
this one has been on the
27.
cards for a little while.
Número 9. Número 15. Número 4. Entran número 21. Número 20. Número 11.
Taken
Número
back
8.
almost at once.
Número 37.
And it's Salah. Kimmich. Montenegro still have the cards to affect this game. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kimmich. Tries to play it through. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk gets it away. Chance for a shot! It's hit the crossbar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol. And Koundé. Eder Militao. And it's Kimmich. It's just beyond his reach. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe.
Montenegro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Haaland. And here's Messi. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well cleared. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Good ball, good take. Montenegro are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to belt it away. Montenegro have reclaimed it. Koundé, Chouameni, Montenegro looking to pass their way through.
Montenegro really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bullish header! Harmlessly behind. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Montenegro were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Montenegro didn't quite recover from the early blow.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Hernandez. Swung over. And they're back on the ball again. And Koundé. Now it's Williams, Osimhen, Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance here to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Osimhen, strokes it back. Nice interception, well timed. And the shot's on here. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Osimhen.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Montenegro do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested... There's the header! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way through. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Hernandez gets it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Guardiola getting this one clear. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Montenegro have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to gift it back. Played into space. Messi. Konate attempts a clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And now they can clear their lines. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And Messi! It's their second corner of the game. This is Messi. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Chouameni. Osimhen. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, they could break here. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. That's tidy. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he thumps it clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chouameni receives it in a good position. He's got tall. In he goes again. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Chance, and again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. That has been slung wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please be made aware that
there's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Montenegro happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're underway again. Montenegro carrying a one-goal lead. Messi. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Now it's Osimhen. Guardiola is there, and he can get that clear. Kimmich. Bellingham. And the counter is on. And it's Bellingham. Foyt. And Konate. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Iñaki Williams hurtling down that right flank. He is through here. Osimhen looking for options for movement. Oh no, this does not look good. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now he's got space here. He's had a shot, and another try. No mistake.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 22, Messi. Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 11, Dembele. Number 9,
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Number 10,
Rafael Leao.
Number 17.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's gone looking for safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The pass has gone astray, and that should get the job done.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Montenegro are down to 10 men. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's taking no chances there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ødegaard. Traoré. Oh, it's Dembele. Ødegaard. This is Dembele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Ødegaard. And he whips it, he gets big! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Montenegro are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Showing good feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now, what about this cross?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dembele! Now that is commitment to the cause. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Guardiola is there and he's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Koundé probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Musiala wins the duel this time. Shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played out to the left flank. Nicely shaped ball. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. And that has been clubbed away. That's a cute ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Rafael, big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Indicated.
We are into overtime. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ødegaard pokes it out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Traoré. They get a throw in. Great chance! And again! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite
Just
a ride.
quick announcement. We would like to inform you that
Any reflections on
CCTV
what you've
is
seen,
now in
Jim?
operation
Yeah,
for your
clean
safety.
sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Somewhat off target. That's good play. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's heaved it away. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Vardiol.
Kimmich. Ødegaard has it in a wide position. And that's a throw-in. Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity. Montenegro with the corner, there first. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
That could spell trouble. Now there's a fine ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez gets it clear. Eder Militao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So we're still where we started right now. Camavinga. He's picked his way through. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has been knocked clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's gone loose. Well, there's the clearance. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nice looking ball. Montenegro have got it back and they'll have another go.
Montenegro really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback. Ødegaard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ødegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Montenegro have their second corner now. Ødegaard with the short one. Oh, it's played into... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah,
He's having a go! And they've got rid. Oh, good read.
that was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is a little undercooked. Gavi. Osimhen. Ødegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Williams. And it's Ødegaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. It's a goal! He's getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's come off the upright. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be. And it's hoisted clear. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Montenegro really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Montenegro are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. Konate calmly anticipates. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Gavi. Chouameni. Saliba wins the duel this time. Camavinga. Good take. And the shot! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. He came in hard, very hard. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. Odegaard, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Gavi. Number 10, Dembele. Number 20, Osimhen. Number 6.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 68.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And it's Messi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Dembele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lobotka. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Muller. Tchouaméni. Ambitious ball here. Koundé. Can he spark a counter here? It's a searching pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Caresses it through. Tchouaméni gets it away. And here's Dembele. It's a promising position. Hangs one in. Cleared without hesitation.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Muller crosses. He gets big. That's another chance. Sticks it away. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Eder Militao has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And it's hoisted clear. And he's onside. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And he's in on goal. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Montenegro grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. The ball has bounced loose now. Koundé gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. And that is that. Montenegro looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Messi. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tchouaméni. Tries to get it clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has been fouled there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. First quarter of an hour gone. He won't be happy with that one. Ødegaard. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ødegaard. Gets a good foot in there. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's Dembele.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Kimmich. That is good alertness. Hernandez. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, well measured. Osimhen. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Ødegaard!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Ødegaard. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Kimmich. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Montenegro with the corner, there first. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Vardiol. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Ball's gone out of play.
Montenegro couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Camavinga. Played back in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. Played towards the other side. Koundé. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Gavi. Can he get it through? Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Swings in across. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. So, what can they make of this? Mbappe looking to run onto it. Can he finish? It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Ødegaard. Number 11, Osimhen. Coming on the field, number 18, Thomas Müller. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
That gets things going for the second half.
Montenegro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Kimmich. And this is Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Müller. Montenegro come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Guardiola. Haaland goes for a shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Decent chance! Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. He came in hard, very hard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guardiola gets it away. He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goes long and straight. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rudiger going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gavi. It's just beyond his reach. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Osimhen. That's tidy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes
Gavi.
on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Dembele. Number 6, Joshua
And it's
Kimmich.
Tchouaméni.
Coming on the field, number 15.
And that
Olise.
interception was
Number 10,
most necessary.
Mbappe.
That was well played,
Number
well
68,
stopped.
Lobotka.
Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's Tchouaméni. Now this could be a chance. Lobotka. And it's Tchouaméni. Muller. Played in deep. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Dembele. He's in a great position here. Haaland. Dembele. And he's there to belt it away. Cleared away. Oh, good-looking ball. Well read, nice interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Koundé cuts out the pass. Lobotka. Olise powering forward here. And it's Lobotka. Tchouaméni. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, can he get onto this? Good running, strong and purposeful. This is it then, now or never. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Desperate defending required here. Konate with the clearance. Looking for the run.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh no, what has happened here? It's a ball kick. Oh, some tackle that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele, real chance here. And he's straight offside. Koundé is there to clear. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I thought it lived up
And
to its
now,
billing,
I'd just
Peter.
like to
Very
read out our
competitive,
fan club
open
members
and
who are celebrating
entertaining.
their birthdays
And a little
today.
debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with, because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball, and you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing, and he adds so much more than that to the side.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Real chance! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Montenegro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Konate makes the interception. Now it's Kimmich.
Oh, super ball! Oh, how that crossed.
And a chance! Volleyed effort.
Mbappe really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Osimhen shoots! And now they can clear their lines. And that could set him on his way. Tchouaméni has it out wide and in space. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. And the counter is on. Odegaard. Ambitious ball here. Iñaki Williams in acres of space out wide. Vardiol getting this one clear. Montenegro have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. Gavi, he's got away. Odegaard! And he should have made it 4.
Montenegro certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kimmich. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Gavi. Out towards the flank. Played in deep. Hernandez clears it away. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Koundé, Chouameni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And a quick reminder today that
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Montenegro very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Dembele. Haaland! And that's off target.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Chouameni, João Neves, and here's Haaland, and here's Dembele, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Plays it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out of play for a goal kick. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Nicely shaped ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Well, they can break here. Montenegro are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Osimhen, who does have an assist to his name. And Guardiol. And it's Tchouaméni. Almost an hour gone. Gavi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Osimhen. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 22, Gavi. Number 13.
Now it's Muller. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Joshua Kimmich.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Number 9.
Guardiol gets good distance on it.
Number 10.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Number 11.
Great vision. Muller. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Number 68.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Montenegro are having a ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Guardiol calmly anticipates. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Dembele, and he's on his way! Has a look and plays it forward. Cleared without hesitation. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Haaland. This is Dembele. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Olise! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely, now then.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And it's Muller. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Muller. He's got full. No, it's wide. Rudiger getting this one clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Montenegro pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness.